So I've just turned 26 years old. Um, it's really quite surreal. I don't know how to feel about it. I told myself last year that if my life was the same, then what's the point in living? If I can go a whole year without making any progress towards who I want to be or the goals that I want to achieve, the goals that I've had since I was young, that I've kept putting off year after year after year, then, I'd probably just be better off ending it. And here I am a year later, and I feel like I'm in the same place. And not to say the year was a waste, not to say that I haven't made any progress, but the overall lack of consistency mixed with just how fast time can fly, it feels like I will never achieve what I want to or be the person that I want to be. If the version of me from before continues to live. Every year, I swear things are going to be different, but here I am again. Same room, same struggles, same pit in my stomach. And I'm tired of it. As I'm sure all of you are too. Now, the past year, like I said, it wasn't a waste. I met a girl. I got fired from my job. Another girl I was talking to just up and left. Fell in love. Found a new job. Lost a girl. Um, and it's just a bunch of highs. It's just a bunch of highs and a bunch of lows. And yeah, again, I feel like I've made no real progress. I feel like my mind can just get so scattered and caught up in like all the possibilities, and I get paralysis. And now it feels like, I'm paying the price on it. I've spent the year investing in things that were fleeting, that weren't myself. I invested in women, um, just in the pursuit of them, just trying to impress them or letting them take up my time or my space or letting them, dictate how I live my life when really I should have, tailored that time towards my goals. Because at the end of the day, if you're a failure, you know, who's really going to want you anyway? So the best thing you can do is work on yourself. Um, yeah, I spent this year investing in the wrong things, and now I'm paying the price for it. It's very easy to feel like life is passing you by. That's how I'm feeling right now. I feel like just completely lost. I feel like there's all these things that I don't like about myself that I never have liked, and maybe I never will like. But it's like I can tell myself I'll fix them. I'll start to fix them, and if I'm not getting that immediate gratification, I'll just crash out and I'll burn out and I'll get tired of doing it and I'll lose that consistency in any progress I made. And in 2 or 3 years, I'll look back and say, oh, why didn't I continue? I feel like my life could have been, so different if I just was willing to stick with things. So that's definitely one of the regrets I have this year. But really, I want to make it to next year. I want this to be the year that I don't feel like this anymore. And even like before my birthday happened, my birthday was yesterday. This, that there is a reason I'm making this. Even before yesterday, I, started to feel this way, and there was just some things that I was neglecting in my own health and my own mindset, and I decided that I shouldn't wait for a particular day. It's like waiting for New Year's Day. If you wait, until a particular day to really set your resolution, I feel like it's just that much easier to break if you're waiting for a specific time to start it. So I started, the day that I decided that I wanted to be different. I've always felt this dread around my birthday, and this year I wanted it to be different. So yeah. So this year I want to set some real goals for myself. I want to continue to post. I want you guys to see all the changes in me, see how I progress, and I want to increase my knowledge, take better care of myself, of my body, find new ways to do things, learn new skills, improve the way I speak, get a new whip, do everything. I want I want it to be so next year I don't feel like I wasted a year, or that I'm so unrecognizable that but the only way you know that it's me is because I've documented all this and I've taken you guys with me. I think that that would be probably the most fulfilling thing. And yeah, I definitely want some company. So if y'all could like support in any way, and you don't even got to support now. Like shit, if you see me going up and you want to come up too, then come on. Yeah, I just don't want to be another year older and feeling the same way I felt since I was 13. That's really it. I lied, actually. This is not it. Don't let anyone, especially your own mind, tell you that you're too old or you're too late to learn something or start something or even restart. Like, I'm sure this will come up in many times from now, but I don't exactly love the job I'm in or, the situation I find myself in, but me, I'm more than willing to restart if I have to. Um, yeah, I'm setting real goals. I'm documenting every step, every win, every loss, everything in between. Hopefully, if if I die before I become the person I want to be, then at least I become another mistake that somebody can learn from. Because that's what I feel like now, like a mistake or like a waste of space or like I just could have been so much better than I am now. But I've had to lay those versions of me to rest. I've got to accept that they're gone, and all I can do is, work on cultivating the versions of me that have not become yet, or that I can make better, and let go of the opportunities that I missed in the past because of my own insecurity or fear or inaction or lack of the my right mindset. Yeah. I know I'm not, super young anymore. I'm 26, but I'm not really ancient either. You know, people are going to tell you, oh, you're too old for this, you're too old for that. I feel like you're only as old as you feel. So don't let anybody, get your shit switched up or even yourself. Sometimes you just gotta ask yourself if you want to quit and tell yourself no. You gotta be able to tell yourself no. That's something that I really want to work on this year. Um, so me a year from now, me tomorrow. I hope you're a little bit happier. Hope you're a little bit healthier, a little bit richer, and a little bit closer to the person that that you can be. Thanks, y'all. It's a short one, but it's something. See you.